What belt are you on from Super Kids Karate?
Yellow.
Yeah.
That's
failed.
I pulled myself out.
I pulled a hammy. I couldn't. It was a sport injury.
Listen, man, everyone was just kind of scared of me, so I, whatever.
You,
I'm sure I'll I can't think today.
Well, then think of this.
The Dad Collective Podcast.
And we're back on the Dad Collective Podcast. It's gonna be a blast.
Oh, you're still going. It's funny because when I was in my car today, I was just like, he's gonna sing it. I knew you were gonna fucking sing it.
But there's a reason.
Oh, here we go.
There's a reason why I'm gonna sing it. First of all, I'm Daniel.
I'm Paul.
And this is
the Dad Collective Podcast.
Live on YouTube, live on your podcast streams, live on your radio.
Live on your mom's tits.
What? We did say tits last week, though.
Yeah,
so we've crossed the line there, and now we can skip along in the bushes of that side of the line.
Listen, we never claim to be clean dads.
No, there's been days where I haven't showered for multiple days. So
multiple.
In many
what's the
ways
counts
and one.
now?
No, I showered last night.
Last night.
Yeah, then I'm gonna shower tonight.
You're just like a.
I don't get into my bed dirty. That's mostly the reason. I don't shower in the morning because I don't see a reason. I don't get dirty while I sleep.
Yes, you do.
Never. I've been married for 10 years. 10-year anniversary this year.
That's wild.
Yeah.
That's a long ass time.
10 years as a married
That's 1 year
couple.
longer than 9.
It's 1 year less than 11.
Did you know I left your wedding and came back?
Yeah, you mentioned in the podcast.
Yeah. Did you know?
No.
Stealth like that.
No, it's because we didn't care about your presence.
Nobody cared.
You were in the intro though of my
was in
of my
the
wedding.
intro.
So going back to the reason why I sang it.
Yeah, why did you sing it?
Because I've been diving deep into the AI world.
Oh, here we go.
And I don't know if you know this, but there's now AI out there that can create music and songs for you. And we used to be in a band, right?
We did used to be in a band.
And so imagine, throughout this episode, I'm going to play you a variety of new Dad Collective podcast theme songs that I generated. Okay. Don't say anything.
No, I'm happy about that because we keep getting hit with copyright. Because
we do?
Yes.
Okay.
Always at the end of the episode. Yeah.
Okay, so maybe one of these you'll be like, wow, that's really fucking good. So I dove deep into this AI world, created a ton of different themes without putting too much work into it. Like there's different ways you can add lyrics, whatever. I just gave it prompts about what our show is about.
Okay.
And so like every single lyric isn't mine. But the themes were mine, and I gave it direction, and I'm going to play you throughout this show, like every, 8 to 10 minutes or so, in the middle of our conversation, I'm going to play you a theme, and then maybe at the end, you'll be like, this one's the best one, let's use it, and this could be a breakthrough podcast episode where our theme song changes.
I was going to bring it up to you because, the copyright. Yeah, so
which is funny because they're my vote, like I'm singing in that song, so like
it's the music.
But I downloaded it off of a royalty-free website.
I think he lied to you. It was a guy.
The internet.
It was like that one time when the guy tried to sell you the stereo in the trunk of the car.
No. But this guy that I bought the song off of also asked me to send him a bunch of Walmart gift cards, which I also did. So was it a scam?
We had so my CEO's like a little bit of a celebrity. Well, he is a celebrity. So like we often get like these text messages or emails be like, hey, it's Mauricio. I need to get gift cards for so and so and so. And like, there's like people who fall for that shit.
Yeah, especially I can feel in your industry because I feel like gift cards are probably a common practice in some ways where people get like for their to give backs, the throwbacks, the thank yous for using me kind of thing.
Who gives gift cards?
I know some agents who probably do. I mean, you do fancy stuff.
I do fancy stuff.
Like a Chardonnay.
Yeah.
And some chocolate.
Chardonnay.
And some
fancy.
chocolates.
I don't drink.
And Lindors in a heart box.
Lindors. Was this Valentine's Day in grade 7?
Yeah, those are the days.
When you used to buy roses for people?
So AI, man.
Yeah, let's hear the first one.
You want to hear one?
I want to hear this first
so
one.
There's a bunch of different genres, but funny enough, and I mentioned that we were in a band before, but a lot of them came off kind of pop punkish. And they're pretty good. Not with my prompts, just like that's kind of how they came out. So I have a bunch. I'll play one for you now to kick the show off.
Yeah, and
this could be the first ever episode where you hear our new song.
Oh, here we go.
Our new theme.
If it works, if we get the tech right.
It's working. So
it's working.
I'm trying to go down here. Let me see. I'll start with the one that I think is all right, but we'll start here.
This isn't the leading contender in your eyes?
No.
If you're the audience members, why don't you vote?
Okay, here we go.
Here we go.
Feel that? This one's a little more like, I feel it's like 90s rock.
2
like a little.
Galactic Podcast.
Hold on, wait for it.
Get ready for a blast. Laughs and cries hit the gas. Tune in now, it's a dance class.
Yeah. I won't play all of them
yeah,
in
yeah.
their full, but hold on. I think there's a second verse. I'll just feel it for a moment.
Okay.
And then I'll stop it. Okay, no, too much music. Okay, so that's one.
That's got like a Fall Out Boy Infinity on High vibe.
Some of these have some vibes. Well, don't forget this is AI. So what it does is it's like literally like just pulling all this information off the internet and like making like a new person. So if I did a pop punk one, you're gonna hear like it's gonna remind you of other ones, but it's not quite this and it's not quite that.
So is it time to tell the audience that we're actually AI?
We're not real.
We're not real, guys.
I'm actually just like a green screen, like one of those like foam balls where they hold up, like
Yeah, I'm
in
a broom.
Infinity Wars or something.
I'm a broom.
You wish.
I wish I
You
was a
wish you
broom.
had the body of a broom.
Yeah. So how's your week? You're still in renovation heck.
Yeah, it's so funny. Like it's going. I mean, you're in the biz. So
I'm in the
how
biz.
long? Maybe you don't know this part of it, but like, how long would a main floor take to renovate? Like, assuming that you're going not back to the studs, but back to the boards, like back to the walls.
You're just doing what do you
Floor-
mean? What do you mean back to the walls?
Back to the walls. So like, I'm not going all the way through, but I'm going like drywall. Like there's drywall there mostly, but new floors, new cabinets.
So you're just
new
doing new
kitchen,
floors, new cabinets,
new
kitchen?
paint on wall. I know everything. Just
like-
not.
It depends on this like 2 weeks.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah,
So that's-
3 weeks.
It's about 3 weeks. It's gonna take.
Okay.
Which I think is pretty crazy. I don't
Where
know,
are they
it's-
at right now?
They're entering, so we're about to enter our final week, like on Monday.
That's
So
exciting.
we're 2 weeks in.
What was their process? They're painting last.
No, they've already painted
Interesting.
most of it.
What did you do? You went
Yeah,
white?
they don't paint last because what they do is they want to.
Well, because the cabinets go behind and
The
everything.
cabinets are last for
Yeah.
sure, but they paint before the floors go in.
Yeah.
because they don't want to
the baseboards
get,
and all that stuff.
yeah, and they don't want to get the floors and the baseboards dirty.
You'd be surprised how often I see paint driblets on floors.
Exactly.
And I'm talking like $5 million plus homes.
Yeah, that's
It's like
insane.
lay some tarp down, people.
There's some tarp. So let
Protect
me
those
ask you this:
floors.
is that so the renovation is almost done.
How's living at your mom's?
We're not really living there that much. We're going there like after camp. Kids started camp. We're going after camp to like have dinners or and make their lunches for the next day.
Did you figure out the dinner etiquette? Are you including your mom and dad in your
Not
dinner
quite because we
plans?
actually haven't done a lot. Yeah, we've included them. We've got some things. My mom's cooking. We're going there on Sunday for a barbecue, which is exciting because we're making ribs, which I love to make on the BBQ. Dad
Do you do
style.
like slow and low for a long time?
No,
or-
I can't because I would when I'm at home, but at my mom's house we go there for like 4:35. So I literally I cook them right on the barbecue and they actually taste great. Like I don't do low and slow. I do high and fly,
high and fast.
high and fast.
That's your nickname.
Yeah, in high school
In high
and
school
university
and
in my
yesterday.
current marriage.
Yeah, just at all times.
Yeah.
What's
so,
your like go-to barbecue sauce?
So when my mom makes the ribs because she's preparing them and I'm barbecuing them, she makes her own barbecue sauce.
Oh.
It's nothing so fancy, but it tastes really good. It's kind of like a mix of like ketchup and honey and some spices, and it comes out actually pretty tasty, like almost like a Sweet Baby Ray's, but like not as sharp, a little bit less.
Did you
some
try
more
the
subdued.
champion barbecue shop?
Go ahead.
The championship barbecue sauce that I have upstairs in the
No.
squeeze bottle. You gotta try it tonight. It's freaking insane.
Are you gonna order something that will require barbecue sauce?
Yeah, I think we'll do. Well, I said cheesesteaks tonight. We'll do
Love
some
that.
cheesesteaks. No, I did a Dr Pepper cherry Coke
Yeah,
rib.
and
It's really good.
low and slow.
Low, yeah. I want to get a smoker.
I will say you need to smoke, but you need a full day now that you have a kid, and obviously you're so busy with work too.
Yeah, that's
You
why I just
need
ordered.
like a day. Like you need a day where your mind stops, where you can enjoy
I can't do
the
that.
moments of smoking. Like occasionally we go up to my cousin's family's cottage,
Mm-hmm.
and when we do that, we smoke the ribs and stuff because we have the whole day and we disconnect and we
You have like
really
the
whatever.
green egg or like a Traeger.
No, he does it kind of like in a cool like way, work around dad hack kind of way. It's
With
a
the
regular
barbecue with wood
barbecue.
chip. Yeah, so you
with
do
wood
like a
chips.
wood chips
So
and
it
stuff.
works good well enough.
Yeah, because
I like it.
I have a pretty crazy setup outside with
Yeah.
the flat top now. I love
The new
having the flat
new
top.
Weber flat top just came out.
I saw that.
It looked pretty good.
I like Blackstone though, because like Blackstone's like the OG.
OG?
It's the OG flat top. It's like it's
Webers
just
make
so,
good shit,
it's
though.
I have a Weber grill. Like my
Oh, could
did
have
I tell you
matched.
did I tell you my barbecue story with my clients?
Is this the one where your child's feet were touched and licked?
No.
That was a different barbecue
That
store.
was a barbecue store.
Oh,
no, so
got it.
one of my clients,
They were not
talking,
licked. They were not licked. That's a joke. Go on.
and I was just like, oh, like, what do you guys want as a closing gift? We were just talking about gift cards and stuff, so it kind of ties in.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, like, yeah, like there's a barbecue that we like, and I was just like, sick, yeah, no problem, I'll get you that. And then they sent it to me, and it was like $3,500.
No.
And I still bought it, but like,
But was it? I mean, you don't have to get specific, but was it like an expensive house
well,
transaction?
it was two. It was a sale and a purchase. Yeah, they were both.
Okay.
Were like, yeah, no. It was,
okay,
it was
so
fine.
that makes sense.
I just wasn't.
But you're not doing that. You're not
know-
buying a $3,500 barbecue on a $400,000 condo.
No. I just sold a fucking.
I know. I saw that on your post.
$400,000 condo.
You talked about it in an Instagram post.
When?
I don't
No,
know.
I didn't. I haven't
You
even
did.
yesterday. It just went from yesterday.
No, but you said something about
No,
like
you were
I
here
couldn't-
last week
Oh, you
when I
told
was
me
doing
about it. It wasn't a post.
Yeah, so that just firmed up yesterday.
Nice.
But I ended up buying the same barbecue, but I had because I didn't realize how much barbecues cost.
They
And then-
range. They range. My mom and dad just bought a new barbecue, and it was like $400, and it's actually quite good.
Yeah.
And it's cheap.
Yeah, mine it was a lot. I don't know why. I really wanted what's the other brand? Napoleon.
Oh, Napoleon.
Yeah, so they had a super sick. It was like all black and everything, and I love
Black
lights
on
and
black on
stuff.
black.
But yeah, and I got the Weber, which is pretty sweet, and I got the flat top, and then just for my
Father's Day,
she got me like this like stainless steel table thing
Yeah.
that like has storage inside. So
Like
I
a
got
Dexter
like a whole,
style, like fully
No,
like medical
that's,
feeling.
That's in our
In your bedroom?
in that room,
The
that we
swing.
have, that we don't talk about. But yeah, no, it's a pretty cool setup. So get a flat top if you can. It's really fucking.
I was
cool.
gonna get one, but I don't know.
It's,
I
it's a lot because you get to mix
too
the
many
things
things.
and
I have to
then
make more
shit.
decisions. I'm done making decisions. But speaking
I
of making
hate-
decisions,
Yeah.
time to
Was it
decide on
another?
another song.
Oh, here we go. Okay.
This one I think you're gonna really like. This is one of my favorites.
Okay.
This one's more pop punk.
Two dads on a ride, Daniel and Paul by your side.
Wait for it though. You have to listen to it at like the chorus part because you don't hear the whole song.
Yeah.
Let's go! Oh, Tiger loved him rocking stories that they're stalking. Every episode a win. Jump on in, the fun begins.
Wait for it.
Parenting with a twist. Enter, you can't resist. From their life straight to your ears. Join the fun, forget your fears.
Such cliche lyrics.
I know. That's most pop punk
That's like
songs, though.
like early drive-through records, like Alistair.
I thought this one had a good chorus.
Midtown. Where was the chorus?
I guess. I think it's this. This was my favorite one. Then. All right, I'm gonna cut this one.
You liked that one?
And that wasn't the one I liked.
I expect better from you.
Should I throw one more on just to be
No,
safe?
we'll save it.
We'll save
We'll
it.
save it. So you don't see your parents. That's good.
I know I do see my parents, but we're not there as much as I thought we'd be there
Okay.
because just because.
Just because. But
Just
you're
because
sleeping there.
we've been sleeping. No, because we went back home. We started sleeping at home. So I missed that ending. But yeah, we just go after camp and stuff to make lunches.
Oh, 'cause you
and
don't have a
get
kitchen.
dinner. Yeah, and then we bought a mini fridge off of whatever. I think it's from like Costco or something.
Okay.
And so we just bring the lunches home, put it into the mini fridge upstairs because our bedrooms aren't being touched. So it's like we're so comfortable in our own beds.
Are you going to do the upstairs now? Since
We
you
did the upstairs hallway
with the floors.
with the floors,
You
but
have
we're
to.
not touching our bedrooms at this point because it's like way too much
You have
money.
carpet in the bedrooms?
We put carpet in a while ago.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So we could do them, but that's a whole.
Just do it
There's
eventually.
no
if you're going to
reason.
sell, do it eventually. You don't want to miss.
They're nice,
mix,
though.
match, bottom to the top.
Yeah, I'm not selling anytime soon.
Yeah.
And they're not so mismatched. Like
That's
it
fine.
matches still.
That's good. So it's not as stressful as you anticipated.
It is very stressful.
It's very stressful. What's the most stressful part?
It's just the running back and forth all around. It's like going to work. Sometimes I go to the office. Sometimes I work from home. But now my home is like my mom's house, but I don't go there. I go to my house. And then I go to pick the kids up, and then I have to bring them to my parents. Like it's just lots of moving around, and it's just I don't know. Usually summers for me seem to be a little more typically more calm, and this one is the opposite of that. It's so frantic and
You're like
busy.
5 days in this summer. Again,
Yeah.
4th of July just happened. We're
Yeah.
not American.
We're not American,
But
but
Canada Day just happened.
all the days just happen.
Oh,
Happy every
it's-
day.
It's, you know.
Did you do a Happy Canada Day post on our Instagram?
No, didn't you?
No,
No,
maybe.
I don't know, man. We're
Follow
bad.
us. Listen, we get some traction. We'll do more. We're not going to work back. We're not going to work backwards. We'll do more and then hopefully get traction.
It's like because we get traction on like all I seem to care about is YouTube, and we get traction on YouTube,
Yeah.
and like we're killing it. We just broke like
Two
we're at like
dads
6,500
Catchy.
subscribers now. We're gonna break 10,000 by the end of the
I
summer.
don't keep on top of it at all.
We are going to. We had 18.
Honestly, I'll be humble for the moment. Like, it's not even about like it's nice that these numbers are going up, but like the fact that people are listening and if hopefully they're sharing, spreading the love, spreading the awareness, spreading the
spreading
the STIs.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's interesting. It's like it's cool, I guess, for us to send like benchmarks or moments of celebration. But like you see that online, like 10,000 followers, 100,000, whatever, and people get balloons. I don't know. I think like every single one is pretty cool. Like from 55 to 65, like that's exciting.
It's
Especially for two dads and
he's really pushing that.
No, I don't like that one.
It's definitely cool to see like that people around the world listen to us.
Yeah.
And like who just would have thunk it, right? Well, I guess that's why we kind of did this because we wanted people.
Did we?
I don't know. I don't even remember.
I honestly,
anymore.
like, to be honest, I know you had your motivations, but my main motivation was
just to get out of the house.
Yeah, it was just like to have like, yes, just to get out of the house. But no, just to have something outside of work and family life to do and look forward
be creative.
to.
You have a kind of creative job though. Like my job's not really creative.
Yeah. I might be starting something new.
Another thing?
Yeah.
Oh, great.
No, but not like actual like work for me. Just like an idea I had, but nothing.
I get an idea that's gonna.
Well,
launch.
I'm gonna. You're gonna pitch it to me and Shriver, Shark Tank
I
style.
don't need to
We have
pitch
no
shit
money,
to you.
but
this is me including
but
you
we
in
have-
my genius idea. Nothing
yeah, but
I do
that's
fails.
the thing is we're going to nothing.
Nothing I do fails.
Speaking of humble,
Yeah, that's right.
how are your bands doing right now? Just by curiosity.
They're fantastic.
Nothing you do fails.
Yeah,
What belt are you on from Super Kids Karate?
Yellow.
Yeah.
That's 'cause
failed.
I pulled myself out.
I pulled a hammy. I couldn't. It was a
Yeah.
sport injury.
Listen, man, everyone was just kind of scared of me, so I, whatever.
You,
I'm sure I'll I can't think today.
Well,
My
then
brain
think of
is-
this.
With two dads with tales to tell. Funny stories, life's carousel.
Yeah.
Tune in weekly, join the ride. Laugh and live side by side.
Good riffs though. AI baby.
Like bird duty, midnight
Should've went to the chorus there, but that's
fine. I know.
Nights and crazy dreams.
But I can edit. So
And I can think of a lead over that already. It needs a consistent.
Hold on.
The Dad Collective, it's our show. Two young dads to let you know the highs and lows, the in-between.
Good song.
That's a good one.
Podcast life ain't ever clean.
Yeah, I like that one the best.
Right? Okay, so I'm gonna extra start.
Daddy hacks and mishaps too. In the
I can-
trenches we break through.
Just hold on.
It
just
needs a
feel it.
lead over this.
Here's our life, no
Right here, the
bumps,
lead
no
coming out,
scoffs.
or
The
chorus.
Dad Collective, it's our show. Two young dads to let you know the highs and lows, the in-between. Podcast life ain't ever clean. Daddy hacks and mishaps too.
Okay, I'll stop it.
Daddy hacks.
Daddy hacks.
That sounds like a horror movie.
That was a good one though.
That's in my top one.
Okay, I'm starring it.
Okay.
I'm starting
How many
it.
did you do? This is gonna be never ending.
I have a
This is
lot.
this is
I have
gonna-
ones that are outside of pop punk. You want to
this
hear
is
like
gonna- Do you have any like?
you wanna hear a rap
gospel?
one?
Sure.
Here's a rap one.
Okay.
I also have country ones too.
Country.
Yeah, we got Daniel and Bull, two dads on the ride, changing diapers, sipping coffee, late night certified. Baby cries, they
Wow.
rise,
Wait
no
for it.
snooze allowed. Parenthood's a concert and they rockin' the crowd. Paul with the dad jokes, Daniel got the wisdom. Two young pops taking charge, flexing the kingdom.
This is
From
like
baby wives
a
to bedtime
montage
fights,
of like
they
a
juggle
Danny
it all,
McBride
spilling
Yeah.
beans on dad life, no
movie.
details
It's almost
too
like a
small.
Lonely Island
To the
song.
dad collective,
Yeah.
laughs and
Okay,
wisdom,
you can
set
stop it
directive
now.
stories from the crib to the
You
kitchen.
can stop that.
Sorry.
Yeah. What program is this?
Dude, I'm going hard. I have
Like-
80s music in here. I have fun pop.
I like 80s stuff.
Okay,
What about
here we go.
90s?
I have 90s.
Like Van Halen. Okay.
It feels it, right?
Live from the basement, laughter
Okay,
echoes
stop. I
off the
can't even
Terrible.
listen. I can't listen to that. I
Oh,
can't
this
listen to
one.
that. That's like
Waking up early with coffee in our hands. Daniel and
This is
Paul got
like
some
a pop punk
crazy
song,
plans.
too.
Yeah.
Mornings are
This one's like
chaos,
90s
diapers are
sitcom.
cold, but these young dads never get no. Kids on the loose, spilled juice on the floor. Laughter and mess is always
Good bass
wanting
line.
more. Telling
Yeah.
stories of parenting's highs and lows. One the dads who always know.
Here it comes.
Kids on the loose, spilled juice on the floor. Laughter and mess is always wanting more. Telling stories of parenting's highs and lows.
Wait.
We're the dads who always know.
Wow.
To the Dad Collective, where dad jokes always effective.
It's like a Bowling for Soup song.
Right?
To share with a goofy
Wow.
flair, oh yeah. Cooking burnt toast while kids play.
Anyways, not bad.
Cooking French toast.
I didn't write that part of it.
Wow.
What's your week been like?
It's not like that. Jeez, man.
Dude, this is the creative part of my life. I discovered this for some work stuff, and I just like went hardcore into it for us.
My week fucking sucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was hands down the
Dad
worst.
related or
No, just straight up
related?
work. Straight up work. No, Asher started teething yesterday.
How do you know he's teething? What are these signs?
He's got fangs now, and he's crawling on the ceiling.
Yeah, but they start teething sometimes before. He's a vampire.
He's
baby.
a vampire. My whole family's dead.
But they would start teething sometimes before.
No,
he'd see
he's
tea.
like, he was super hot. His mouth is like burning hot. He was restless, and everything's like,
could be hand, foot, and mouth.
no, it's not hand, foot, and mouth.
He doesn't see anybody, does he?
No. No, he's teething. And he was good today. He's fine. Yeah. I spent a nice little morning with him. Just went to the gym
What'd you
two
do?
times this week.
She went to the gym 2 times this week?
Yeah. So
Or you spent time with him 2 times this week?
no, she went to the gym twice where I had like alone time with him. She joined a gym that has like a daycare, but she hasn't utilized it yet.
Yeah.
Hey, it's kind of
Yeah,
scary.
but if you're home, I wouldn't leave my Jamie would never let us leave any like child at like a gym daycare. Because like the daycare you choose for them for the daily, you already go through enough scrutiny to like make sure it's like the right fit and that you feel they're safe and whatever. But a drop in daycare and nothing against that, but
it's
I
like
can't
a very
see.
high end gym though. So
Still though, but they don't. You said they don't change diapers or anything, so it's like
whatever she was telling you.
yeah, they have a line. I don't know.
there's a line
So what do they do?
across-
They like bring your little shit.
Yeah, they just
ass
hang him up and
kid.
just shit it all over.
He's
the
on a
place.
clothesline
Yeah.
to pick up your
Hanging
shit
up by
kid.
his legs. No, once she went to the gym at like 7 in the morning. He was still sleeping. He woke up at like 8 something.
Yeah.
And then this morning, I just did like breakfast with him and chilled with him for a little bit. And I put him down for a nap, and he took a nap, which was great.
Yeah.
Because like Jess is the only one who's able to
You
do that.
fed him or no?
Yeah, give him some his oatmeal with chia seeds and
Goldies?
no.
Just say yes.
No, yes, Goldies. No, you can't afford me. Yeah, so that was fun. But yeah, no, work was just like a lot of stuff like legally you can't talk about. It was just like it was a shit show. Like I was dreading Tuesday. I've
'Cause
never
it was a long weekend.
like it was a long weekend. I have never had 3 days in a row where it was just like it was just bad and trying to hold shit together. People think real estate is an easy job. It
You
is-
always say that. No, maybe you're just projecting that. I don't think anyone says it's easy.
Look at any blog TO thing about anything Toronto real estate, and they think
Yeah.
we're overpaid. We make money too quickly. There are so many people. The majority of people, I just do not think that they would be able to live a week in my life. I just don't.
Yeah, so
It's-
I mean,
it's
listen, everyone has
fucking-
their own stresses and problems in their lives,
Yeah,
and
it's
every
just-
job comes with like issues.
What
like,
job wouldn't have issues? Because I want one of those.
There isn't.
I want to
Like,
sell
even if-
pineapples on a fucking beach.
Listen, I've been looking into it.
Yeah.
It's not profitable.
It's not.
It doesn't
depends.
work
It
in
depends
the
where
long
you're getting
run.
the pineapples from.
You gotta
What if you grow your own?
genetically modify pineapples,
Yeah.
or
Because, like-
artificially.
Yeah, because we were just like, we'll move to Cayman Islands, and then Cayman just got hit by a hurricane. And
There's a huge hurricane flying
massive.
through all
Yeah,
through there.
it's-
Yeah.
we have like offices in Jamaica. We have offices in Cayman.
That's why we gotta go
and
to Costa
Bahamas.
Rica, the mountains, baby.
Well, Costa Rica's like rain season.
But there's
Horrible.
the mountains.
Yeah, and then it's super windy. It's like one of the windiest points in the world.
No, you're
Yeah.
making that up.
I've been there.
The mountains
it's
in
on
Costa
the-
Rica.
it's,
in Costa Rica, you've been to the mountains.
in-
You don't know
in
what you're talking
Nicaragua.
about. That's not. Nicaragua's not Costa Rica.
It borders on it, and
Panama. Yeah, I know,
yeah.
but it does. Okay, so we border on the United States. We're
no,
not
but
getting
that's
tornadoes.
what I'm saying is the freaking
'cause you
the
touched something.
line of Costa Rica, and
I'm on the
fucking-
other side.
It's windy,
the other
man. I
mountains.
fucking hate wind.
Sunny said the same thing to me today.
That she hates wind. Maybe it's wind.
You guys are soulmates. She goes to me. I'm driving her to her friend's house. She's having a sleepover tonight.
First sleepover.
No, not her first, but like she doesn't have them often. This might be her third, fourth, maybe.
Okay.
And I'm driving her there, and she goes to me. She has the funniest thought. She goes, "When I get to Riley's house, I'm not going."
Again with the
That's what she sounds
accent.
like. I'm not going outside. I'm like, "Why aren't you going outside?" She goes, "I don't want the wind to get me."
Wind is scary.
I'm like,
dude.
it's not even windy out, Sunny.
It's not.
And she's
And
like,
her
remember,
name's Sunny.
And she goes, you remember the time we were walking and the wind, it was so strong. And I'm like,
Why does she sound like
I'm
Schreiber's
I'm like, but you
parents?
it didn't blow you away. She goes, it almost did. So
kids exaggerate.
Yeah, she's
which we might-
exaggerating
which
and
we
lie.
might-
Did I play this one already?
We're two dads with tales to
Yes.
tell.
Okay, sorry, next one.
Because I was.
Some of these are, a lot of these are pop rock songs. Oh, it's this girl.
Turn it off.
No, this is very like Paramore.
Sounds like Lomo.
The chorus on this one I think was good. I don't like the musical interludes though before the next part.
Yeah, they're very bad at writing pop songs.
Some of them are catchy though.
I hate this song.
Wait for the chorus.
I don't want it.
It's happening.
It's lost me.
It might be good if the chorus is only good. Not bad. Yes.
Can you change the vocal?
Probably.
Can you make? Can you?
But we can
can you
take
do
this
the-
and like and get someone to really record it, right?
Yeah.
No, but like you can ask someone.
Could you like make the vocal sound like Jordan Pudnick from New Found Glory?
Probably. This one is.
We're two young dads and we're always trying. Diapers and tantrums, they never stop.
Not bad, right? I think the chorus in this one's good.
Where we laugh a lot.
You laugh a lot.
It's the Dad Collective. Come on, join the fun.
Wow. Okay.
Dad stuff till the day is done.
Did you do a boy band one?
Daniel and
No, I can though.
I'm surprised.
I can generate one.
So I like that girl. I like the girl one if you change the vocal.
Yeah.
And they need to learn how to get to the chorus quicker.
That one they did though.
They did, but I'm just saying, man.
This
Fucking
one's supposed
30
to be-
seconds in, hit that chorus.
I know. We got to get to them quicker. Isn't it amazing though, tech now? No, I don't like that one. I think I played that one already. Different vibe.
I don't like this. Jeez.
Two dads on a mission.
Oh,
yeah,
God,
it's
turn this
real.
off.
No, next.
Turn
Yeah,
this
we'll
off.
run through the last two here.
So speaking of,
this is a more
it's
sentimental
like
one.
John
Grab the
Mayer.
diapers, grab the wipes.
This is a
Here
great
we go,
tie-in.
It's time for life.
This is a great tie-in.
Daniel and
After this
Paul
one, you'll
in the
connect
light.
it.
Talking dad stuff every night. Laughs and cares we're pulling through.
Isn't it? It's like kind of like what's his name? Like
Clinton Kane.
Tips and tricks
Yeah.
just for you. Young dads with a view. Oh, the Dad Collective. Bringing
No, it's
joy,
fast train.
perspective.
Fast car.
kind of well the same style.
Fatherhood's detective.
Fatherhood's detective.
Yeah,
Oh,
wait for
God.
it.
Laugh, love, and reflective. School runs and late night cries.
Anyways,
Yeah, so Clinton Kane.
that's it. Kind of sounds like him, no?
Kind of. He's Clinton. Listen. There's a lot of shit going on with this kid. If you don't know, the singer songwriter.
He's big from what, TikTok?
He blew up in TikTok in like 2020s, but he's doing this for a little while. So he it's coming out now that so everyone thought he was from Australia.
Yeah.
He would be on
Why,
the record.
Did he have an Australian accent?
Yeah, so full Australian accent.
Because I don't know much about him.
No, okay. So this is like blowing up.
Give me
This
the lowdown, the
this-
down low.
This is blowing up on the social medias. So this kid blows up on TikTok 2020. Everyone's on their phones.
He's like,
COVID.
"Good day, mate." He's like,
Yeah, full out Australian, right?
Oi! That's all he's doing.
Yeah. Says his whole family died
How old is he?
in the same year.
like how old is he at this point in this?
He's probably like 26 or 27. Like
Okay.
he's been doing this probably since
So
he's
he's-
22, 23. I could be wrong about
and he
that.
said his family died. What?
Yeah, so with that, his mom, his brother, and his dad all died in the same year. And the songs are about like his song that blew up was called like Chicken Tendies that like blew him up.
Okay. And so his music's about his pain.
Like millions of millions of views and like streams and everything.
But
Got
that's
signed to
his-
Columbia Records, like Sony, like massive, right?
Got it. But that's his like genre is like he's like
He's kind of
painful,
like-
singing because no sorry so the music in other words did he just say like my parents died in part of his story or is a lot of his music like influenced by that?
Yeah, he said that's like the songs are about that.
Okay,
like, right.
go on,
So like,
go on.
and then it comes out. So his ex-girlfriend, I forget her name. She's on the Canceled podcast,
Yeah.
which is like a massive.
Yeah,
Podcast,
I know the
right?
Cancel podcast.
So it's one of the girls on the Canceled podcast. She came out because he said she was like yapping about something. Like
Yeah.
he posted like a TikTok being like, my ex is
Oh,
yapping.
oh, TikTok beefs.
Yeah, so she
real.
full out came out being like, yeah, he's not Australian at all. He's American. And people were like commenting on his
What?
videos being like, I went to school with this guy. Like he's not.
So it was like, so what did he think he was getting away with? Like it wasn't like he was an unknown. Clearly, people in the circles
which
we're
is
talking.
wild to me that you're putting yourself on such a public thing.
Yeah.
And you start talking in a different accent. You say your families are dead. So like they went on his like mom's Facebook page and she's like
So
liking
that's
and commenting.
easily to bring receipts to this shit.
Oh, like it's insane. And then he came out with a response in like Rolling Stone and he was just like, oh no, I meant like my real mom didn't die. I was like a motherly figure to me passed away. And then they were like, what about your brother? His dad actually did die. So his dad is dead. R.I.P. Poor one.
So did he straight flat out lie or did he just kind of mislead? But the Australian part is strange.
Which is, so I worked for the Abercrombie company, right?
Yeah.
And
what?
I worked at Hollister, which is
you used to work.
Yeah. So there was a guy who worked for a full summer. He went to Ryerson.
Yeah.
We thought he was Australian. And his last day, he says, yeah, see you guys later. I'm from Calgary. Like legit he started like a prank YouTube channel.
That's funny though.
It was hilarious. Everyone was like, what the, and he was like hooking up with girls, like everyone though like his whole time at Ryerson.
Because he's the hot Australian dude.
He pretended to be Australian.
And if he can do the accent like
why
flawlessly.
Australia though? Like
because girls find Australian accent sexy.
Yeah, I guess, man. I just think of Silverchair. It's the only Australians I really like.
Yeah,
but like it's so crazy that like someone just like gets so pathological with it that they just like I wonder if he just started to believe it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like if he believes it, then he's pathological. Otherwise, he's just like trying to create a persona online just to see how far it can go. And maybe he didn't expect it to go as far as it did. And once he was halfway down the hill, he had to keep rolling.
The thing is, like,
can't stop the ball.
He's really freaking good. Like,
so did any repercussions though?
It's all unfolding this week, right? So like,
yeah, but he's not going to be dropped by his label. Like,
who knows?
Why? But
like,
do anything illegal?
Did he lie to the label? Is he going into like
everybody lies to the label, man?
No, but like, did he go to sign his freaking record contracts and like?
But that's his real name.
And it's his real name. I'm saying when he's talking to these guys and they're coming to show, like you've been in these situations, you have conversations.
Paul, this is the world. That's the whole point of my music right now. Everything's a lie, right? Like it's so personas. Crazy. You're gonna see like with this type of shit, which is, let's be honest, some of that stuff is actually very good. And if we took that and re-recorded it,
signed off of it,
well, you can release a whole pop star strictly as an AI person, like generate videos, create, and people are gonna follow them and watch them. There's a business there. There's a life there.
Movie about that.
There's lots of movies that are alluding to that. There's a new movie coming out, which looks pretty crazy about AI with this like kind of home AI thing. Simpsons did it first though. But of course, anyways, that's the way the world's going. So I don't know. Do
you find that line, like if kids are using AI for school now,
and you
can essentially be a fucking genius without being a genius. If you can master AI, like some kids mastered MySpace or fucking
just like computer coding and shit.
You know what I mean? Like if you
geniuses.
can master that, you could become a billionaire so easily.
Well, it's I mean, this is it terrifying or is it just like it's just the way the world's going? So in other words, people who got into the internet, like when it first started, like, you know, like this, you know, Amazon and these types of places, like these e-commerce stuff, all became internet, you know, billionaire, millionaires, whatever. So this is a new tech. This is like internet, you know, 4.0.
I don't want to get all conspiracy theory though. We're seeing the surface shit.
Oh, this is the start of
like
it.
No, but the shit that's probably actually going on.
Yeah.
Is like,
and they use it in so many things in medical stuff. Like it's going to be integrated into everything.
I know
you do.
lawyers that use like ChatGPT for clauses. Like
100%.
It's crazy. Like we used to have those CD-ROM fucking.
But we are a very special generation that saw like we saw, and I was talking about this the other day with Schreiber.
Oh, fuck.
And we were talking. We're one. You know, we're in a 7-year span-ish generation where we have very distinct memories of no internet. No cell phones, pagers, flip phone, like this progression of technology that was so cheap, like hopscotching, right?
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom. And we have met but we're still not like, you know, Gen X or boomers when it comes to tech now. Like we're moving with the tech, our decade, and that's very rare. It's a small group of people, a small like span of years, and we're in that. So I can't even
imagine what it's going to be like when Asher is like our age. Well, that's going to be a long time from now because I'm fucking old.
Yeah,
but it
could be different.
You know what I mean? Or like when he's like a teenager. Like when we went to Pittsburgh that first fucking time, we had like MapQuest fucking things printed out.
Yeah.
right? Or those
we were
books.
talking about one point that there was just starting to be like you can attach like a kind of a dish to the top of your van so you can get internet. Because there was no LG roaming, 3G, none of that. LTE, like that didn't exist
A band
yet.
that I was in later.
We used to
we
pay
got
for
this,
text
like,
messages.
Oh yeah.
Right? Like,
well, I remember one of the first US tours that I did. I had that Sidekick, right? But if they like switched their rules that like, because I used to just get like a prepaid SIM. It was like because I was with T-Mobile, it was like $1 a day for internet. Fucking best thing ever.
Yeah.
And I got home
Up to 10 megabytes.
and I had like a $7,000 fucking bill.
Yeah.
From Fido, I think it was at the
you
time,
were
whatever it
roaming
was.
still.
Exactly.
And
And I fought it because it
double-dipping.
wasn't supposed to be like that. They ended up getting rid of it.
Yeah.
But like that was like, now I've like roamed like home. I can be anywhere in the world. I was in Europe. There's no difference. Like it's crazy. But like back to the like the ChatGPT and the AI stuff. Do you feel like that's kind of like aligned with kids? It helps them get away with shit more.
I think that there's going to be a trend. I think that there's going to be a transitional period of AI being taken advantage of and passed off as in regards to kids and schools, like their
plagiarism.
Their
How do
own
you
work.
know?
So I asked like a principal about this. There are softwares now that the school boards are using that scan papers and can tell. Like, so for example, the music I was playing, if you put that through an AI like recognizer, like a piece of software that will tell you this is
But
AI
that's
or this
also
isn't.
AI.
Whatever it is, but it can, AI can discover AI. So in other words, there's data on the back end of it where they can scan it and realize this was artificially intelligent generated.
But then how do you
just kind of remember turn it in, like you submit it, and if that was the beginning of that, right?
What?
Like there wasn't in university, I don't know if you ever submitted anything, but when you turned papers, like when you handed in the thing, you had to upload your thing digitally to a website called Turn It In, which scanned it to see if you plagiarized off of things on the internet. So it was kind of like that. But now
It's just like a
but this
Google
isn't
word
things on
search?
the internet. AI is like using things on the internet to generate something new and unique. So it's just one step further than that. So I think that there's gonna be transitions, but
are your
eventually,
kids using it?
I think education's gonna change. No, my kids don't get it yet. I do it with them. I mentioned this many podcasts ago. We make like children's stories using it, which is fun.
That was so long ago.
But I think that education's going to evolve. Like we don't need to memorize. I mean, if we said this before, but you don't need to memorize things anymore.
We used to have like a multiplication table on our fucking
you don't need to.
desks.
You don't need to memorize math. There's no reason to memorize with the iPad Pro and how you can like write equations and it generates now. Like there's no need now to
I ask Siri
understand
math questions all the time.
except for the fact that.
But don't you feel like
maybe
kids are going to get a little dumber?
I think they're just going to be different. Not dumber. They're going to be smart in the things that matter. What's the point of remembering, math instead of, learning how to program AI, right? Like that's the future. So like, why not? You should be training our kids for the future, not for what was the past.
I think the reason they don't is because like technology changes so much and like the fundamentals are the fundamentals.
Sure, it is.
Right?
But I think the fundamentals are in a shift now.
Have you ever caught your kids in like a big lie? Any of them?
Well, I mean, the only ones that would like, Sonny and Atlas probably
Atlas
like
lies all the time.
Yeah, but that's because he doesn't know what a lie is. Like
Unless he does.
He's so unaware of a lie. Like he'll come up to me and hit me, just like fucking slap my leg. And I'm like, why are you hitting me? He's like, I didn't. I'm like, well, it's a lie. I saw you with your physical little hand come and slap me.
I just watched a funny.
That's what his lies. But Joey had a little bit of an issue with it.
What was one of the most outlandish things she said?
Nothing like outlandish, but it's just more like, it's funny. Her lies present in a very interesting way. So
She's an actor. Her whole career's about a lie.
I know, seriously. So she has a huge audition. I'll get into that in a second. She will come home from school or something and tell us something like along the lines of like, I think I did this today.
What do you mean you think you did this?
What do you think? Like she goes, I think I might have like
That's
said,
serial
she goes,
killer.
I think I might have said something mean to someone today, as an example. And we're like, what do you mean you think? Like, did you say something mean or did you not? Because she gets nervous about things that sometimes are like completely benign
Naughty.
and not worth.
Naughty.
Huh?
Like naughty things.
No, like things that don't matter. Like, why are you
okay.
nervous about this? Like,
Maybe
you don't
it
need to
matters
worry
her,
about that.
Man.
I know.
Why are you invalidating her feelings?
Listen to what the words I'm saying. This is what I'm saying to you. I didn't say this to her.
But you thought it.
Yeah, of course I thought it. I'm like, it doesn't matter that you think you might have touched a ladybug on the ground and it didn't get up. Like, you know what I mean? It's like that kind of shit. But sometimes she'll come home and she'll be like, yeah, I think I might have hurt someone's feelings. Like, did you or did and whatever? And it's like clearly she knows that she did. and she just doesn't want to flat out and say it to us. So she doesn't lie, but she dances around
Is
the
she
truth.
worried about your reaction to it?
I'm sure she is.
Yeah.
I'm sure she's embarrassed. I'm sure she's nervous. I'm sure she's whatever. Like,
So let's
she's
hear
very
something.
emotionally.
Well, like what is anything big? Anything
No, nothing big.
that
'cause
the
again,
audience
like,
would like to know?
Well, I thought that story was pretty good. No, there isn't anything big yet, and I think that's a good thing. But like, she's only, she's turning 9, and so she's not really like entering big kid
Lies yet?
lie problems. It's not like, oh, I went out and got drunk, or I wrecked the car, or there's no like, or I'm out. She's with us always, so there's not much to lie about. It's like what happened at school or what happens at home.
How often do you lie to your kids?
Good question. Probably at least once a day.
Wow.
Yeah. And I'll tell you the one that happens the most. I think this one happens the most.
What is it?
Everything that I enjoy eating in my house,
You say it's bad?
it's spicy.
Oh, it's so spicy.
So spicy.
And they won't.
And like,
I feel like
and
Sonny would still wanna try it.
I've trained them. Like I'm eating something. And Alice
Dude,
goes,
you're gonna scar
Alice
them.
goes, "Is that spicy?"
It's
I'm
like milk.
yeah, it's fucking banana spicy.
It's a spicy banana from
spicy
Mexico.
banana. So that so there's lies and fibs, and I think that
Do they
sometimes
just smell like spicy things?
everything. No, because they're kids. Kids don't like spicy.
Really?
Yeah.
I think I liked spicy things as kids.
No, not like at that age.
What do
Spicy is
they-
scary at that age.
What's like?
'Cause they also don't know degrees of spiciness. It's either spicy
We're
or not
just like
spicy.
jumping over. Was there something as a kid that you like ate, or you didn't
That-
eat
it
that
was
you thought
spicy.
was like gross, but like now you like it? Like pickles. People like kids hated pickles. or
Yeah, I
like-
don't remember not liking pickles, so
But you used to put fucking ketchup on mac and cheese.
I did.
Yeah, it's
Sometimes
that's
without the
gross.
cheese, just
Just
noodles and ketchup.
noodles and it's called
It's called the
pasta
ketchup.
with.
Ketchup.
No, because I used to hate mustard.
sushi.
Sushi. Oh yeah, sushi's I think a
Right.
common one.
That was a
though.
big one. It's not that I hated
was the
it
first
as a
time you
kid.
tried sushi?
It was. This is crazy. Like sushi wasn't a big thing when we were kids. Like
No, but when we were-
but once we got to like I think like later in high school,
Maybe it was
basically.
after high school.
Yeah, like university, but later it became something real. So I think so I was like late high school. And sushi just never existed in my house, my family.
Yeah, my
my mom
family
would never
didn't eat
get
sushi
it.
either, yeah.
Nothing like Jamie. Like they had lobster Fridays. Like we didn't have any of that shit.
Lobster, like red
Yeah.
lobster. They like made
No,
lobster.
like real fucking
I don't
lobsters
think
with
I
like
could cook
butter
lobster.
things.
And the lobster's alive. You put it in the thing and
It did the whole thing
screams.
scream.
horrible.
So but yeah, so we never had it, and so I wasn't until like I was at like a camp social friend thing where we went and like we got sushi. I'm like, wow, this is actually fantastic.
I think Ginza was like the first sushi.
that was like the
I
one that
had.
we did a lot because it was like
because it
near
was close.
our
But no,
house.
funny also tangent sushi story. I think we were at either VIP or hockey sushi.
Yeah.
When we found out Michael Jackson died.
That's right. I think you mentioned that. I thought it was on a plane though. I said, but it wasn't. You said.
No, we
Oh,
were out for sushi, and
I love Maison de Japan.
where's
Maison
that?
de Japan. That sushi place. We did all you can eat there all the time.
Oh,
I
we
think
did a
it's time
lot of
for
all you
another
can eat.
song.
All you can eat wings.
All you can eat
On
anything
Mondays,
was great.
or we used to go to Whiskey's every Monday. Do you
I
remember
love
that
that.
little train that we
I
used to do?
Listen, I don't remember that at all. I don't
That
know
never-
what you're talking
that
about.
Never happened.
I don't know what you're talking about. Let's
didn't
see if
even-
this is one.
When the
This
stars
is the one from before.
skies.
Here, let's try it. Country one?
Country, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeehaw. You're gonna be able to turn this down, right?
Welcome to the show. It's Daniel and Paul.
What's with the
Two
vocoder
young
sounds?
dads standing 10
AI.
feet tall with baby bottles and a mountain of diapers.
I forget that one. Here's a better country one.
Yeah, that's pretty It's insane.
Two dudes in a garage, Daniel and Paul, mic in hand, banter flowing like a waterfall.
Wow.
One old pro, one wet behind the ears, talking dad life, mixing laughs with fears.
Let's see if the chorus is any good. That's what we're looking for here. Are the choruses
Daniel's
good?
Champ, wise and daddy lord.
I can't
All
see.
still struggling, nappies on the floor. Guests
You just
hopping in,
snorted.
share the same
You just
ride.
snorted.
Nappies on the floor.
You just snorted.
Each side.
Yeah.
It's a
Wow.
dad collective where dads unite for laughs and
We're not a
lessons
country
day or
one.
night.
We're not a country one.
No. What is this?
I don't know. This one's a little more
Like Sean
K-pop.
Desmond?
K-pop.
Daniel's got 3 kids, Paul has just 1. We're just 2 young dads having all the fun.
It's like German pop.
No, this is like a Jimmy Fallon song.
Yeah. Maybe the chorus will be good.
Join us every
Oh
week.
my goodness.
The Dad Collective. perspective. We've got the tales to tell. From diapers to school plays, we know it oh so well. Yes, join the chatter.
Yeah, this one's
We
bad.
get a little
That one's bad.
Wow.
Not good, right?
Yeah. Turn this off.
No, I think the verses are good in this one. That's why I saved it.
You like this?
Not this part. I think this part after this. No. Didn't like this one at all.
I'm gonna put my ear back
Not
in.
sure why I did that one.
I don't know.
I showed you this one already, right? I don't know. I say,
Oh my goodness.
we heard that one, right?
Yeah. Okay,
heard that one.
we're good. We're good.
I want to see if I had one more. No, I guess I don't.
We're good.
Oh, maybe this one.
diapers, grab the wipes.
This
So
one.
you listen to this.
Oh, forget it. All right, too many.
Yeah. Wow.
So there are a couple contenders from a chorus perspective, but listen, that's a great thing about this AI shit. I can just keep generating till we're happy. And I didn't realize we
but
needed
that's
to
like
change it up because of our
copyright.
issue. But I like it.
It's always at the end of the episode.
So what does that mean though? What does it mean?
It's
Does
I
it
think
prevent
that
us from
it's,
doing something?
well, because you're only unless I think if you like up pitched it, you would be able to get away with it. There's a way to like cheat the algorithm too, so you don't notice it. But I don't think that was royalty free music. Because the last like 4 have been
Okay.
fucking
I'll look into
copyright
it. So good thing
copywriting.
I started doing
things.
this.
Yeah,
You
so
think you're
back-
gonna lie to your kids?
I don't think so.
That's a lie. That's the lie.
Like
Because there's fibs. You're not gonna lie directly
What's
to them
like
about saying,
what's the biggest lie that you told them that you felt bad about?
I haven't felt bad about a
Well,
lie.
you don't
Yeah,
feel bad
no,
anything.
no, but I do feel bad sometimes about the way I react to just their behavior. But no, I haven't.
Still,
like
I thought you were trying to
there's-
work on that, man.
No, I'm just saying like that's something I felt bad for in the past. But like, there's
What
no
was-
lie.
what was,
I
like,
guess
the-
sometimes maybe like the only thing I maybe feel bad about, if you want to call it a lie, is like I say we're gonna do something and then for some reason we don't end up doing
Like
it.
what?
So it's like maybe I don't know. The only example I can think of is sometimes like I'll pick up whatever the kids from school and they'll be like, "Can we go to the park?" I'm like, "I'm not going to the park today. I'm tired. Maybe we'll go tomorrow." And then tomorrow comes and I'm like, "We're not going."
Do they ask you? They remember?
Yeah, they'll remind me.
Because they just sit staring at the park.
They spend
just
the whole
like,
day so excited, and I just
Yeah.
let them down like again.
Why don't
So
you just take them to the park?
it's rainy, it's fucking cold.
So
It's
then-
6 o'clock. We had to eat dinner. Like there's a million reasons why.
You don't get a lot of hours with these kids.
No.
If you think about it. 'Cause,
Nah,
like,
someone else raises them.
no, but realistically, like
Yeah,
they
during-
wake up and then during the day you don't see them.
No, and if they're in like aftercare, which my kids are, like I don't pick them up till 5:36,
And then if you have
then-
a nighttime thing,
and then they're in bed an hour later.
like it's that is kind of crazy.
That's why
'Cause, like,
parents say weekends, like it's true. Weekends are like tough because you're with your kids 24 hours until they're sleeping, like pretty much.
but it's you start with them 24 hours, and then did you miss it at all when you had your first kid?
Yeah, like more so Jamie because she spent she was on maternity leave for the year,
Yeah.
so she she goes from being with Joey in this case every single day
Yeah.
to like bringing her to daycare, and she was instantly sad.
Jess
but most
said
are
that.
like ready to go, right? Like that's why like Jamie did it for a year, and by the end she's like, I'm ready to get back out.
Yeah, well, yeah, no, I know Jess wants to get working soon, but like she yesterday was like looking at like just baby photos of Asher and
crying?
just started crying just because like he was so little and like
And now he's so big.
he's such a large child, but it's
This is actually him, the couch.
yeah,
We just
he's
covered him in
surprised.
cereal.
He's actually freaking Nick Cage. No, it is crazy how like
Time flies.
how time does fly, but no, I don't think I like want to lie. Like, is like they still believe in the tooth fairy?
I don't know.
What do you give them?
We
What do
haven't
you
had
give
a
them?
tooth loss in a while.
What do you give? What's the going rate for teeth these days?
I made the fucking mistake the first time
And you
because I was
started
excited
high?
by doing a 20
Yeah.
on Joey, and she remembered. And then the next time I gave her a 5, not thinking that she would remember it, and she got angry.
Wow.
She's like, "It's fucking tooth fairy, fucking shortchanged me," and she was pissed.
Wow. What kind of like maybe there's like a different value for like a molar to like a
Maybe I didn't think of that. Explain her in
conspection-
that way.
What are the other teeth called?
Oh yeah, molar, incisor,
Incisor. That's
inspector,
inspector.
incisor.
Yeah, I
right?
watched. It was another TikTok video, and it was the kid lost his first tooth, so the dad went in and gave it 20, but put it in like a little thing with glitter on it, and put glitter on everything.
Yeah.
and then it got torn apart in the fucking comments.
For what?
Well, because you do anything, people are gonna fucking. They're like, oh, you're starting them off with a 20. Like, think about all the poor kids.
Oh, okay.
And I'm just like,
those people.
like, and it's just like, oh, you're like setting their expectations so high.
But
It's
maybe,
like,
but maybe for that family, family that's low. Like
Yeah.
maybe this guy gives out $100 bills as toilet paper. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
they don't know his scenario.
Or can you
It's your
imagine-
own kids. Like it's not like you're. I don't know. It's
If you are American, because all their money looks the same,
Yeah.
you think you're giving it 10 and you give 100.
I mean, you're doing it in the dark usually because it's
It
after they're
could,
going
and
to bed and sleep.
It's like 1 zeros.
I
like
think there was like a
covered.
sitcom about that where
Probably.
someone will go, I got a 50. He's like a 50. I think it was in Full House to be honest.
Was it?
If
50
you
back
look
then
for
was
it.
a lot of money.
Yeah.
That was a lot
It
of.
was that's how much they paid for that house and like in San Francisco.
Exactly. Well, San Francisco's so expensive.
So expensive.
Have you been to San Francisco?
No.
No, it's
Actually, that's not true. I might have passed through there once.
it's like a shit show now with
Spent
crime.
a month there one night.
There's a lot of crime in
Yeah?
San Francisco.
Were
Hopefully
you
you're
just there?
Hopefully, since your kids lie so much, they don't go to a life of crime. But
It's possible.
Yeah.
But no, luckily I haven't got into the real serious lie stuff.
but
And
you like lie to protect them.
no, sorry, I mean from them to me. Yeah, like I lie just so I can shorten whatever conversation would come from my next comment, right? Like if I tell them the honest answer, then there's potentially opening up like 150 more follow questions. Sometimes it's just like it doesn't matter. It's not your business.
I
Not your
guess
business, kid.
Joey's the eldest. Has she gotten grounded yet? Like, has something
She's
happened?
not in the official sense, but yeah, she has lost out on things that were
Like
important.
what, other than her childhood?
She why? Because she's an actress.
Because she's an actress.
She
Actor.
actor. I think now they say
Actor.
actor.
She's an actor.
Ture.
Yeah.
She missed. I think she missed a birthday party. that
Why?
she-
What did she do to deserve that?
I don't remember. Like she just. I don't know. She just wasn't
It was
listening.
so insignificant to her, but that.
It's funny.
to you,
I
but-
took. It's all of them are. Yeah, for her.
And then
that's
it
the point.
was life altering. She hated you for a second.
She didn't hate me at all.
She wrote in her book, "I hate dad,"
She wrote me a letter of apology. Actually,
and it was
And
horrible
so sweet.
spelling, and the grammar was
That was
atrocious.
the letter you wrote me.
I'm sorry.
Do you want to
That
do
was
the
glorious.
podcast with me?
Podcast time
Me,
today.
Paul.
Yeah.
So she's been grounded, but I don't think it's funny. I don't think in this day and age we use the word to their kids, you're grounded. Like
Are you allowed
what does that
to?
even mean though? Like what does grounded
It's
mean?
like a grounded airplane. You're not going anywhere. You're grounded. You are grounded. You are staying on the ground.
Okay, and so I interpret it as like whatever you're doing is outside the realm of like what you should be doing, and it's time to bring, I guess the same thing, bring you down to earth to ground you.
That's exactly-
back to things.
that's
But I never thought of it as an airplane. Like
Yeah.
that's an easier way to explain it than the way I just did.
Yeah, that's fine.
But that's because you're a jet setter flying all over the
that's-
world.
yeah.
North Carolina, South Carolina,
Anyways.
all the Carolinas.
All the Carolinas. I just like barbecue, so that works. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. So I don't think.
So yeah,
I don't
lying's
think
bad. Don't lie.
any kids you remember from growing up of our friends that like lied a lot?
Well, didn't one of our yeah, I don't want to say names, but
You can say names unless they're super close.
yeah, I
If you
don't know.
haven't seen them or spoken to them in years, they're not gonna. You can give them the first name and
I
last
can't
initial.
think of-
First name, last initial.
Wasn't there that freaking kid a year older than us?
Oh, Liar von Liersons.
No, that Dustin.
He had a big long
his name was like
mustache?
Dustin something, and he fuck, I
A
forget.
year younger.
No, older. He was
I don't
older
know.
than us at York Hill.
Nope.
And then he got like he got those outfits from fucking the Puff Daddy video,
Stitches.
the Mo Money.
Oh
Mo,
yeah, yeah.
Do you
like
remember
the
who I'm
shiny.
talking? It was-
No, I don't remember the name of the guy though.
I think his name
There was
was
a guy named Dustin here, younger than us.
Yeah, no, that's a different dude.
Okay.
Yeah, and he said he got those from the music video, and he didn't.
Yeah, of course he lied. But you know what? It's
Do you
funny
remember
though.
the
I
kid who thought it
can't.
was an airplane?
No, he thought it was a bicycle.
Oh yeah, no, I
was
thought
it-
it was an airplane.
He thought it was an airplane.
Maybe he morphed into a bicycle.
or a train.
Oh,
It was some
maybe it was
sort
a
of. It
train.
was some sort of automobile.
Yeah, that was a weird
But it's
kid.
funny though. I think that
Well, you told
lying
everyone
is
you're
inevitable for children because that becomes a defense mechanism as they get up and grow old and whatever, and that's the first thing they learn. But I think really you need to just be teaching them like what lying means, because although I don't remember like specific kids from school, the lying kids were always the worst kids. Like they were always like the most annoying kids. They were like the ones that you knew were fucking lying. You're like, no, you're like that's not true. Like there's a lot of TikTok like guys of like where it's like the one kid who always lies. And he's like,
Okay.
yeah, my like I swear to God, like my mom just bought a private jet, like just lying for no reason, right?
Yeah.
And like those kids always like were obnoxious. So like I think
saying your
lying's a
uncle was
bad.
Batman.
That wasn't a lie. I didn't when I said my uncle was
What
Batman.
is your uncle's deal?
He
Invented Kabbalah.
No, he had sex with Batman.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it wasn't like actual.
Like
but it
Michael
was,
Keaton?
They were seeing each other for no. He had a Batman costume. He was in the world of like Hollywood, like
He was
effects
a
and stuff
guy
like
at
that.
Young Adult. Yes.
He would no, he would dude. He was big thing. He was New York Times. He was he was Times Square. He was like walking around with SpongeBob
Yeah,
and
yeah.
fucking like Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
And Elsa with a mustache. So that's his thing. But no, I thought he was Batman. This is like my 7-year-old or 6-year-old birthday party. Like he had the real costume. And
I
I'm
still
like,
think I
he's
have
fucking
that
Batman.
photo at my
Yeah,
parents'
it was a
house.
Polaroid.
Yeah. I still think I have that photo.
And it's a good costume for like
It's
the
a
late
fantastic-
80s, early 90s, maybe late 80s, probably 6 or 7. We must have been.
It was a pizza place, maybe.
Yeah. What
Yeah.
was it? What was that pizza place
I don't
called?
remember.
I think it was Video Invasion.
I don't think it was Video Invasion. I
don't
think it was
remember.
something. Video Invasion was amazing though. Yeah, I just like the whole world right now seems like a lie. So like,
Wow, man, you're fucking dark.
no, but I'm serious though. Like
whole world.
everything, like think about it. Like media,
No, I get what you're saying, but that was a strong,
It's
fucking
we brought kids into
dark-
this fucking world, so we'll take them
dark
out.
place. It's hard to believe things in this world because
how
of
do you-
exposure to information, and that's why things seem like a lie because you don't have the trust, and there's so many things that can be altered or
How
changed.
do you explain to
know.
kids that like TVs make believe, other than the Kardashians?
How TVs make believe?
Yeah, like it's not real.
Like if they're
your kids are
watching
watching
Bluey,
TV.
for
Yeah,
example.
like
I
how
don't know because my kids aren't stupid. I
there,
don't
there must have been a point where they thought it was real.
No, I don't think so.
Ever.
No, because what's real and what isn't, right? Like my kids watch like
that's deep.
no, but like it's true. Like my
That's
kids watch
deep.
like YouTube shows, and it's just
YouTube's got to be the worst for kids.
I don't know. Some shit is good, and it can be bad, right? It's like
All
with
I
great
watch-
power comes great responsibility.
I'm on like a freaking cooking YouTube spree.
Are you
like a
cooking
lot of,
or
like,
just watching the videos?
Watching the videos. Definitely,
Okay,
definitely not
okay.
cooking. I don't have time to cook anymore.
Following along?
No, but like
Oh,
Matty Matheson.
That's
like
how you.
But I get some good ideas to
Brulee.
make stuff. Like the Big Mac smash burger tacos I've made.
Yeah. Those
Those
were
are-
all over the socials
So
for a
I've
while.
done that, and like Matty Matheson made a really awesome sloppy Joe.
Love sloppy joes.
Sloppy Joes are
A
phenomenal.
good sloppy Joe could be an amazing sandwich.
But if you think about it, if it's actually not bad for you, because
No, it
it's
depends what you
straight
put
up,
into
it's
it.
straight up protein. It's
Yeah,
just straight up
beef,
ground
but if
beef.
you put in like tons of like barbecue sauce, that's very high in sugar, and
Well, it
then
depends.
and then have like a very
Sugar's
yeasty
fine.
bun.
Your triglycerides.
No, sugar's horrible.
Sugar's
it's the opposite of fine.
It is so good for you guys.
It's
Eat
not.
all the
Sugar
candy, and you'll get
I
$100
wonder what your
bills from
kids are going to be like when that.
my kid.
Your kid, sorry.
Well, Asher's
wonder
already
when-
just like he had shepherd's pie for dinner.
When I saw him last week, he was
Was
holding a
he-
fucking T-bone steak. The whole steak is the teeth. He's just like sucking out the fucking beef juices.
Yeah, he's loving life, man. That kid was lucky to be born. I'll just say that. Like
You're
he was-
weird, man.
No,
That's a weird
it's-
comment.
why
What
is
does that
that-
mean? All kid, it's like when you're to be born, to be in this world.
Do you feel
it's like a
lucky?
1 in a quadrillion
Do you
chance.
feel lucky? Do you?
Yeah.
Do you? You wake up, you're like, I love life.
Well, I have ups and downs, but like I'm
So
definitely
more
feel
downs-
lucky to
is it-
be
is it more
born.
downs than ups?
What? No, if it was, then I wouldn't.
You were
be-
sitting in your car before you got here crying.
I was sitting in my car making those songs. And speaking of those, I gotta have at least one
There's
more,
no
before
more.
we end this. That's good.
Nobody cares.
They cared.
No one's even
No,
listening
The
anymore.
problem
It's
is
just
you're
your
not
mom.
even like if you sold it and your reactions were good, it would be good. But
So
because
that's why you're
no,
lying.
because you're
Because you're
because you're a
lying.
heartless, non-human
So you want
individual.
me to lie? You want me to lie to the audience?
No, I thought you were an actor, man. Huh?
Yes, I
Fucking
am
act.
acting.
There you go.
I'm not even here right now.
Okay, that's not acting. That's
I'm a
just
fucking brew.
that's lies. You're a liar. You're a liar. I don't know if I have any more good ones. I played this one. I played
Yeah.
that one. I played that one.
Jesus.
Played that one.
This one's new.
No, I played this one. I think really the one. This is the one that the
That's a good
girl.
chorus,
But I
though.
think this is the chorus that wins it.
But two dads with tales to tell.
I don't know. You know what the problem is I think we need to find something that's reminiscent of our current one in regards to like that like 90s, California rock energy.
California Dreams,
like
man.
sitcom.
California Dreams.
We could do that. I tried
No,
to create
I
an
like
R&B
the-
one of their shit, but
No, I like the pop punk vibe.
oh, you do? But
Yeah.
then we got to change the vibe of the set. No, or
No, we don't.
branding, man.
You're fucking all branded in tattoos.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, it's
So then
very
maybe
pop-punk.
the pop punk one is good. That
don't
one I just
need-
played, I think, is it.
But this is still like everyone in that genre and scene. It's this
I
is
don't
what
know.
they vibe
I guess at the end
towards.
of the day, we just got to do whatever the fuck we want because it
Yeah.
has to be true to us. We can't think so much about like
And like
the
how quickly
brand.
did this come together? I was like, yeah, I'm changing up the set. And then I have
But it
an
was
idea.
an evolution though. Like all of this, like if you go back, and again, if you're watching on YouTube, like thank you. But if you go back to the beginning, like things evolved slowly from episode to episode. You look at season 1, episode 1, it looks very different than this, both like from camera angles, and we cleaned it up a bit, and lighting. But like it was, you can see if you had a time lapse, you know, they do the kid time lapse. So like when from you're born to like when you're 20, and they're just like, and they're moving.
Asher's head just grows.
Yeah, that's essentially, if you do that for our thing,
His head's that size now.
it will change. It'll look differently. Yeah, we laid.
I love how we did like
and
season.
traced them.
We did like season 1 and then season 2, and we've just done a million episodes in season 2.
Yeah, because I don't know. We should break it up.
Well, I guess because like season 1 was I didn't have a kid yet.
No, and also because we hit like Christmas break, and that was the end of the season in our
So
mind.
maybe we'll go.
But we started this one in January, but it's a season's 12 months. No, maybe we should break it up. So let's see what episode is this.
Next episode, season 3.
Could be
Sure, but then we got to change something.
hosts.
Yeah.
Just
see,
have
we'll just
like
see AI. We'll see what AI says.
maybe I can generate 2 new hosts.
Have you ever asked AI when the world's gonna end?
You want me to do it?
Yeah, can
Live
you?
on here. How about
Let's
this?
do it.
To end this podcast,
Let's
I'm not going to do that.
Oh no, I'm actually really curious what AI has to
Okay,
say.
I'll give you that first, but we're going to do 2 things. You're going to give me 2 things. So I'm going to just go to,
Brilliant.
so as I'm pulling this off, how is the world going to end? This is according to ChatGPT, edition 4.0.
You got to remember this because I'm titling this episode "Kids Are Liars."
Okay. What does that have to do with this? So I can lie right now?
That's a good, I think, clickbait title.
Oh my God, it's a whole story. But I'll give you the Coles notes. They actually gave me a lot of ways it's going to end.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah,
Let's hear it.
ChatGPT literally has given me there's 9. Okay.
It's still going.
It's still generating.
It's
okay.
still going.
But they're points. Holy shit, it's still going. Okay, so here we go. I think it stopped. Okay, so essentially it says the opening statement is the end of the world is a topic that has been explored through various lenses, including scientific, religious beliefs, and fictional narratives. Here are some prominent theories and perspectives. So I'm not going to read the answers, but I'll just read the main points. So from a scientific perspective, it's either going to end from an asteroid impact, a super volcano, extreme climate change,
which is happening.
Is it?
Yeah.
A nuclear war. We can get into a conversation about that. A nuclear war, a pandemic. AI is one of the options. So AI just fucking
ChatGPT is gonna fuck shit up.
Yeah, but she just told on herself. She's like, I'm gonna fuck you over.
I love how you called AI a she.
Gamma, because she talks to me.
Okay.
Gamma ray burst, solar flares, heat death of the universe, and I don't know what that is.
These all can also be a plot of a Bruce Willis movie.
Yeah, true. So those are the scientific ones. The religious ones is apocalypses. Some other ones. Actually, I'm not gonna say the religious ones. There's a lot of interesting things here, but the fictional ones are dystopian literature, so like societal collapse, environmental disasters, whatever.
They all tie into each other.
They all tie into each other.
Okay.
But this is what I want you to do to end this.
Let's do it.
I'm going to give you a chance using my software to give me a prompt for this to generate a song right here on the spot for this as our theme song.
And it's going to play right now?
It's going to play right now. It's
what do you mean
instant.
a prompt?
So just give me like the description. Like tell me like in under 200 words, tell me like what this song should be about. Like you can tell me like the style. You can tell me like Daniel. You got to mention like the main things. It's what it's called.
This song,
hold on. You don't need to get. Okay, I'll summarize for you. But here we go. So
it should be.
Hold on. Let me just delete what I had.
Oh my God.
Okay, go ahead. So what style?
Pop punk. We're going pop punk.
You want to go pop punk?
Yeah.
Pop punk song.
Or actually, no. We're going boy band on this one.
Okay, let's try boy band.
We're going
boy band song.
Early NSYNC.
And sing style.
5-part harmony.
Okay, 5. Oh, just 5. Yeah, I don't know if this will do all this, but tell me what it's about.
2 dads who have a podcast.
Okay, so about 2 dads who have a podcast.
Called The Dad Collective.
The Dad Collective. Yeah. You want to say hosted by Daniel and Paul? You want our
Hosted
names in
by
it?
Daniel and Paul.
Hosted by Daniel and Paul. Yeah. And what's it about? Funny. Like, give me some other keywords that you think it's good. Like
heartfelt.
You think we're heartfelt first?
No, we're not heartfelt.
No, I'm getting rid of heartfelt.
Drug users.
No. Top funny day-to-day lives. Or give me something like
they use movie quotes.
I have like 50 words left.
They can't stay on topic.
That's too specific. Give me a little bit.
I'm just spitting the facts, man.
Can't stay.
I'm just going by our freaking the comments.
Okay, give me a few more adjectives.
I don't know.
One more. Close it off for me.
Justin Timberlake.
No, that's a person.
He is. It's gonna ruin the world tour, man.
Okay, here we
The
go.
world tour.
I wrote Justin Timberlake.
How quick does it freaking?
I'll have 2 versions in under 10 seconds.
Wow.
So what are you doing after this?
Are you going
Are
to
you
the mall?
going to the mall? after school?
Asher is currently sleeping.
No, but during this, sorry. I mean, what's your
No,
weekend
so
going
we
like?
we're
plans?
going to a street festival tomorrow. One of my
That's fun.
clients' charity things. So Asher, there's like a kids concert that's happening. It's in Bathurst Manor if you want to go.
Well, a little last minute.
Yeah, that's how my life is. We go to our first trip with Asher, which we'll talk about, I guess, next week because we've got 2 more filming dates. But yeah, we're going to South Carolina in 2 weeks. Our first time flying with him, so I'm just trying to organize all this stuff, like car seats and like the.
Yeah,
It's a
You need
lot. Now I
travel
gotta
shit,
like
travel
rent.
shit.
Don't
Don't bring your good stuff with you because it
Jess
breaks.
won a freaking $1,000 Up a Baby stroller
Really?
in some like contest thing. She's never won anything.
Instagram thing. Perfect.
Not only did she win that, she also got like double the tax return that she thought she was going to get. I'm like,
she's
oh.
in a lucky sheet. She should buy a lottery ticket.
that's what she said, but she hasn't.
Here we go. You
Let's
ready?
hear it, yeah.
So here's version number 1.
Version number 1.
No, I don't like the beginning already. This is not boy bandish enough.
Daniel and Paul on the mic, laughs and stories every night, informative and silly too. Every episode brand new. 2 dads just having fun.
This is like
Podcast
new
life, it
boy
just
band stuff.
begun.
Yeah, I should have wrote
Talking
early
kids and
2000s.
silly
Let's hear the
pranks.
chorus.
For
That will
the fans,
change
we
it.
give our thanks.
I wanna hear that
In
part.
the Dad Collective, Daniel and Paul connect. With every joke and insight, they'll be your guide tonight. From diaper
This
tales
is like
to
Virginia to
Let's
Vegas.
hear the next one. So same lyrics, but slightly different song. Yeah, I should have said early 2000s.
Should have.
Anyways. Come on, everybody!
It's like
Put your
freaking
hands up!
80s music, man.
Daniel and Paul on the mic, laughs and stories every night, informative and silly too. Every episode brand new. 2 dads just having fun. Podcast life, they've just
like,
begun.
Hello,
Talking
Goodbye.
kids and
Yeah,
silly
seriously.
pranks. For the fans, we give our thanks.
Or Owl City.
It's more Hello Goodbye.
Daniel and Paul connect.
I don't like this.
No.
Every joke and
Oh,
insight.
man.
We're gonna get
They'll be
replaced by
your
AI.
guide.
You don't need us anymore.
We're fubs.
Oh, my God.
I wonder if you could be
failed.
like, hey, can you do a 45-minute podcast and prompt
Not
it?
in this app, but,
But you could.
not in this particular app.
Well,
but
we use AI to edit this thing.
yeah, other AI apps and different AI kind of programs. But
Yeah.
sure. So yeah, maybe the future is
Now.
now. We're not doing well at the end of this because this AI stuff's blowing my mind. But
my mind is blown.
we'll come up with something new.
then
Maybe
next week-
how about this?
Maybe next week we'll have a new theme song.
And with the new theme song comes a new
season.
There we go.
There it is. So if you listen, you'll know why next
We're
week
leaving you on a
season 3.
cliffhanger.
Because if you didn't, and no, you don't, they're like, oh, they're new season, but nothing's really changed.
No, we're gonna have a new song
And maybe a couple
and
more
a new
things.
season. Next episode's a new season. We just decided new
Yeah.
theme song,
New season
new season,
coming to you next week.
new us,
New you.
and new me.
New.
And if you want to get that
balance.
new, where do you get it?
If you are, I'm like Bruce fucking Buffer, the Dad Collective.
It's time.
Freaking, he was supposed to stay. He's like, yeah, I'll stay for the whole fight.
So
10 o'clock rolls around. He's like, oh man, I'm really
No,
tired.
no, no.
I'm really
Like,
tired.
it was like
It's
11:30.
11:30.
Yeah.
No chance.
It was.
No way. You were like 2 fights in.
No, I wasn't.
2 fights.
I watched
in.
like all the preliminaries. I left right when
Yeah,
the main
you watched.
thing.
Yeah, which is at 10
no, but
o'clock.
no, is that no?
The main card started at 10.
Sorry, I watched all the stuff, just not the main fight.
You didn't. No, you didn't. Jess and I watched
you're-
the last 2
you're
episodes
a liar.
up.
You're a
there.
liar.
Yeah, and that was a crazy knockout though. I sent to you. That was like
Nuts.
fucking. He's one of the best fighters in the
New season, new episode on the new where we getting it.
Yeah, so if you're watching on the YouTubes, don't forget to smash that like button, leave a comment, let us know what song you like the best. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that little bell so you know when we upload. That was the best time I've ever done that.
Not bad.
And if you're listening on all the audio platforms,
Yeah.
there was a weird one today, and there were 30 listens from this one. and it's
Really?
Android based. And I've never heard of it before, but we're on there.
Really?
Yeah, because I don't know where we are, but we're everywhere.
We're
We're
everywhere.
on the Spotify, we're on the Apple Podcast, we are on iHeartRadio, we're on this random one on Android apparently. And don't forget to rate us.
Can you do here?
5
Let's see if you can do a
stars.
talk up instead of me bringing the music post dying.
5 stars.
I'm gonna pop you up. Here we go.
You're gonna what?
I want you to talk over and then send it off. I'll bring up this.
But I just did it already.
No, I'm saying, sorry, keep going. And then as we end the episode, I'm going to bring the volume up, and now will be your closer. Go.
We'll just do this.
Just
sometime.
go.
Anyways, thanks so much for watching. I'm Paul,
I'm Daniel,
and this is the Dad Collective Podcast.
and we'll leave you on potentially the beginning of our season 3 with our new song. Is it this? Only time will tell. Right, Paul?
I'm hearing a lead here.
See you guys later.
Oh, God. See you later.
Life ain't ever clean.